Right, welcome everybody. Hello. Thank you for all coming back in. Everyone had a good week?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah? Have a bit more enthusiasm than that, please. I want a bit of a good energy here tonight. Thank you. You're happy to be back. It's all good. Right, we've got a lovely girl with us today, and she's helped me out in my dire need when my medium had to cancel. So we're all very, very grateful for her. We're all going to be very, very nice. Okay. Right. I'm just going to quickly read out the healing book, and then all I need you to do is, you all know the drill by now, don't you? You all know the drill. Let's just think nice, happy thoughts to them. Think of them however you send healing, however you send happy thoughts, however you send it out, I don't care. Like I've said before, I've got one friend that imagines it like the Care Bears, you know, the whole... And that's how they send healing out. They imagine it like a bright rainbow going out, like Care Bears, and I think that's a lovely way of doing it, personally. So yeah, however you want to feel, however you want to do it, however you want to manage them, imagine them in a better place and in a better shape than they are. That's all good. Great Spirit, once again we gather here in this space of love, light and laughter to ask for healing, protection, help to be sent out to all who are written in this book. The healing list includes Arthur, Linda, Sharon and family, Sean and family, Esquin and Mo, I think that's what I've got, Karen, Brian, Ronnie, Sarah, Steve, Lauren, Jeanette and Iris. So I'm just going to just have a few quiet moments to think about them, and then I'll wake you all up again after. That's lovely, thank you very much. As you all probably know by now, I don't really do philosophy because it's just me. But I do like to read out a little something to kind of give you more of a real life, something relatable thing of spirit to actually think about, even if that way you get some little kind of message and some little insight, even if you don't get a reading. And today's one is about a man here, and he said, I was sitting in the back of Kingston Spiritualist Church. I was scribbling away in my notebook when the medium looked directly at me. I've got a message for you, she said, and suddenly her voice got deeper and gruffer. The message was from an old schoolmate of mine. We'd been friends for years until tragically he'd taken his own life. It was a terrible shock. He'd always been a cheeky chappie and the life and soul of the party. Sorry, he told me through the medium, I shouldn't have done what I did. I did it in a crazy moment. That moment in the Spiritualist Church changed my life. Until then, I'd never been a believer. The reason I was in church was because I was researching a character for a short ghost story I was writing. But as I've since learned, the universe has its own way of making sure that we're in the right place at the right time. After hearing the accuracy and the details the medium was able to give me about my friend and what happened to him, that completely changed my perspective from a die-hard sceptic to, well, there may be something in this. I'd been born into an RAF family and sent to a Catholic school. So I always felt the tug between what I actually believed and what adults told me to believe. As a result, I rejected spirituality, but that changed after that evening in the Spiritualist Church. I didn't become a spiritual convert overnight, but it did open my mind. I was 50 years old and had been very interested and had a very interesting and practical career working in advertising and music business as a tour manager for Mungo Jerry. Now though, out of the blue, I'd been given proof that the afterlife exists and I wanted more. I started doing my own research, and as time went by I realised that we're all energy, we can all connect with spirit. More than that, I realised that I had a healing gift myself. Then in 2016, through the Spiritualist Church, I met up with a medium called Jeanette Neville. She was wearing a red dress and came up to me after the session and invited me to sit down and have a cup of tea with her. I told her I was a writer, and she said, we're going to write 2 books together. And that's exactly what we did. We swiftly realised we'd been brought together by spirit. They wanted us to spread the message that we're all spirit and we all have the power to talk to angels and connect with our higher selves. Books were the medium for this, and Janet and I were conduits. Janet channeled the messages from Spirit, and I put them into book form. When I'm writing, I can literally feel the influence of Spirit flowing through me and out onto the page. Our first book, out in 2019, was called Being Spirit, and included an introduction to mediumship and a description to the world of angels and spirit guides. Our latest book, which came out this year, is called Believing Spirits, and it's about opening people up to their special gifts. We all have at least one spirit guide and one angel, and we can connect with them if we know how. That's what our books help people to do. One of my guides is called the Scribe. He has a white beard and is as old as time itself, and sits in the eternal halls of learning, writing, the future. I also know that I chose in a past life to come back and do this work. It's been my honour and privilege to do, and I'm sure that there are many more books to come, so watch this space. I just wanted to read that out just as a little message that every time you put yourself out there and you get interested, you come to a spiritualist church, you talk about spirit with someone, you read something about it, you're all doing spiritual work, and you're all here for a reason, at the right time, at the right place. So even if you don't get a message today, your presence here is the right thing. I'm going to pass you over to Gale.
An opening prayer.
Yep, you can do opening prayer. I completely forgot opening prayer, didn't I?
I know, that's what I thought.
Yes, that was me. Yeah, if you want to do opening prayer.
And then I'll do an address.
Yes, please. Yep.
Okay, please join me in prayer. A divine Spirit, we thank you for bringing us all together this evening. I ask that my guides use me as a clear channel for your work, and that I work in your love and your truth. I'd like to ask that you place a beautiful blue light around this sanctuary so that the doors remain open and that healing and knowledge be given. Amen. Hello everybody, I'm Gale. I've never been here before, so I'm a little bit nervous. I mean, it's always a bit strange in a new setting because it's sort of getting used to the room and that and how you work and stuff. So I want to talk to you about an experience that I had which really opened my eyes up some years ago. I suppose when I was younger, I was always sent to Sunday school and I read all the Bible and it was like, oh yeah, who's Jesus? I don't know Jesus, I've never seen Jesus, I don't believe Jesus, I don't believe in God, I thought, yeah. But I always believed there was a higher power out there, or like some energy out there that was like a powerful force. Anyway, obviously then I started getting into all my spiritual little bits that I do, and healing and like cards and this, and sort of giving readings. My mum was a naturally born tarot reader, really. She didn't even use the whole deck, she used the major arcana, but she didn't have a clue where she was getting her info from. So she'd never sat in a circle. She would get this whole scenario which wasn't in the cards, and she'd say, oh my God, where am I getting this info from? But I believe from her opening them cards up, she was opening up the spirit world, and they were sort of hassling me as a young child instead. A very spooky childhood. But anyway, in 2006, my mum was diagnosed with bowel cancer. No, I tell a lie. She was ill in 2006. She actually got diagnosed in 2007. The first operation, it sort of went wrong. She got peritonitis, so it was sort of 50-50 whether she would actually pull through. But they had to, I mean, it is a bit gory, sorry. They had to cut her from up here to down there, and they couldn't stitch her up afterwards because abscesses could form. They said that the body has to heal from the inside out and not the outside in. So hence she couldn't have her chemo. So me and my sister took over caring for her, was up there like 3 to 4 times each week. Quite a hectic time because I was working. I think I got made redundant around that time as well, but I knew why, but I didn't really care because at the time my mum come first, so you know, everything would fall into place, I thought. Anyway, so while she was ill, I remember once she was in hospital and she was actually out on morphine. She was passed out. And I thought, well, while she's asleep, because I'd never really spoke to her over healing and stuff, I thought, I'm just going to sort of put my hands up here so, sort of to heal her skin, yeah. And when my hands were on her, I had my 3 sisters around my bed, her bed. And she actually sat bolt upright and alert. And I sort of went, oh my God, like this. And all my sisters went, what's going on? And she said to me, you? And I went, yes, Mum. She said, you were pouring a teapot of magical colours on me. And I said, well, actually, Mum, I said, can I carry on? Oh, yeah, sure. And she passed out again. So, we were bewildered. And when she came round, I said, did you remember that? She was like, no. Anyway, she always knew, because she was a very clever woman, my mum, and she always knew that if she got put into a hospice, she'd have about 6 or 7 days to live. Well, they put her in a hospice for a little bit of respite, and not that she was on her way out. And I thought, oh God, she's going to be worried and this and that. So I was at home, so I thought, you know what, I'm going to pray to the angels. And I prayed. And I said, please send an angel to my mum and to look after my mum. I felt this big, dark, huge presence in my bedroom, and I thought, wow, the angel's heard there's an angel who's gone to my mum. So she come out of her respite, and I went round there to do her shopping and her cleaning and all her washing and all that again. And she said, oh, Gale, she said, pass me a piece of paper and a pen, please. And I was sitting opposite her, and she was doodling. And I looked at her, and I said, have you seen an angel, Mum? And she went, yeah. And she sort of turned it round. I said, yeah, but I said, it don't look like that, Mum. The wings are huge. She said, oh, yeah, the wings are all over here. I said, when did he come to you? She went, well, in the hospice the other night. I said, okay. I said, did you talk to him? She went, well, I did ask, is it my time yet? I said, okay. I said, what did the angel say? Well, he just shook his head and went, no. She said, they don't want the likes of me up there yet, she said. And I said, okay, you know. And she said, but that angel's been by my bed every single night now. It's been there it stands at the end of my bed at like 10 o'clock. And I said, that angel, Mum? She went, yeah. I said, it puts his hands over the end of your bed? Yeah, she said. I said, and you put your hands under his, don't you? She went, yeah. I said, and he puts green light into you. She went, yeah, what is it? I said, well, you've got this fight coming, Mum, and it's like for your strength. It's like your emotional strength. So just lap the light up. Okay, I will. Another conversation. I said, I think your angel's name's Daniel. I said, ask your angel his name. She said, oh, I'll ask him. So she come back and she said, yeah, his name is that, but I called him Boom Boom. I said, why do you call him Boom Boom? She said, he's got a booming voice. I said, okay. Anyway, when she was actually in the hospice passing, and we had lots of conversations about this angel, and I said, wow, you're so lucky to see your angel, because I didn't want her to feel scared and stuff. I never see angels, and my friends get white feathers, and blah, blah, blah. We did get white feathers afterwards, actually, after I said it. But then when she was passing, I was in there sitting next to her bed, and I was sort of stroking her hand. And then I saw this dark shadow come to the end of the bed. And I always said to my mum, I only see angels like dark shadows. I said, you're so lucky, you know, all that detail you've seen, you know. So he come to the end of the bed. And I didn't really think of my sisters in the family room and stuff. I just thought, oh God, I've got to tell my son that his nan's died. So I picked the phone up to my friend. I said, look, my mum's going in a split second. I said, can you get to my house and blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Well, as I said that, she was passing, and I put the phone down, and my sister's running then and all this. But my mum actually done a little Queen's wave. I mean, she hadn't moved in 6 days, but she'd done a little Queen's wave. I mean, that's just her, you know. But her angel come to me in my third eye, and I can actually see his face now. He had white hair round there. He was a little bit bald on top. He had sparkling blue eyes. He had the most piercing blue eyes that I've ever seen. A very pale face. And these white robes. And he just smiled at me. So at the time I thought, oh, don't smile at me, you're taking my mum, go away. But 3 days later, I could still visualise him. Now, I mean, she died in 2008. I can still see his face. And when I looked at his face, I realised, well, actually, there is no malice in him at all. It is pure love. And I actually felt quite comforted because she actually went with pure love. So I just wanted to share that with you, that yes, I mean, if I saw God, perhaps I'd believe in him, but I believe in angels. So I mean, there has to be like a higher angel or something up there. I'm just going to leave that with you. Thank you for listening to me ramble.
Whenever you're ready.
Okay.
Whenever you're ready.
Okay,
Yep.
let's see. Right, so a little bit about I'm all tongue-tied now. That's probably spirit.
You caught that from me. So.
So a little bit about how I work. I hear spirit and I feel spirit. I might feel ailments on them or you. If they give me whole sentences, I'm laughing, but it's usually just the odd word, and I have to try to piece it together. So say they showed me like a cauliflower, and I said, oh yeah, your uncle loved cauliflowers, and you said no, he absolutely hated them, then that's my misinterpretation, okay? So I've only worked a couple of times since COVID, so I used to go direct, and so I'm just trying to, and I also stare a lot because I want to see where I'm going. Haven't got any spirit with me, I don't think, at the moment. Or I probably have, but I'm just rambling a little bit because I want to have a look. I'm not sure that I'm with you, but I think you've got a really nice smile. Can I come to the lady there, yeah? Yeah, you, yeah. Can I stand over there so I can see you a bit more?
You can go wherever you want to go.
Stare a little bit. Okay. Cool. Father's in spirit, please? Yes. Okay, you don't understand Father in spirit, so I've just been told Father. I wonder if it was that lovely man that sat with me out there. Did Father wear glasses, please?
Yeah.
And he was quite broad here. Oh, he was. He shook my hand out there, you know. He said, hello. He shook my hand. I said, hello, who are you then? Oh, so I've gone to the right person straight away. Marvellous. Okay, and you'd understand, he wasn't a large person, but he was quite solid.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. He looks like a man's man. You know, that's how he's coming in. Okay, I do usually pace. There's not a lot of room in this pace, but I will try my best not to pace too much. All right, otherwise I'll make you dizzy. Right, okay. So I've got this energy around the back of you at the moment, and this is Dad. So he's obviously telling me he actually supports you through life. It's like he's walking with you. You're aware that he's walking with you as well, he says. Yeah, you're absolutely aware. Would you understand the black doggy in spirit as well?
Yes.
Okay, because I've just got the black doggy coming as well. So, let's see. Oh, I've gone all cold. You've got a lot of people up there, haven't you? I think there's more. This is a lady feeling that's coming in there. She's a very strong lady, I feel, because she's just shot in there. But I'm going to work with Dad first, if that's okay. And there's a lot of people, so I'll just see how long I go, if I bring her in or not, if that's okay. Okay. So, I don't know if this is Dad or another man. There's a lot around you. So would you understand someone who passed quickly to the spirit world who was a gentleman, but I don't think that's Dad, okay?
Yes.
There's also someone coming in who just wants to be remembered, and he went like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it isn't Dad, yeah, because that's what he's saying to me. No, that's not me. They're all like queuing there, so all of them just want to say hello there. There's an auntie in spirit as well, I've just been told.
Yes.
Okay, there's an auntie. I'm asking them to stand back because I just want to focus on one. Okay, Dad's. See, what they show me, I have to try to rephrase it, and there's obviously people in. No, it's nothing like that. I just have to work out what I'm going to say. He wants to throw you money as if there's some hard times at the moment. Yeah? It's like he wants to bring money into you. So I don't know if you're due some money, but I can see money being given from Dad, but obviously that's like spiritual money. It's like having a little money tree that don't exist. But yeah, I feel he's up there trying to help you bring some money in. Would you understand he was a bit of a gambler as well?
Yeah.
Okay, because he just wants to say he was always doing a bit of wheeling and dealing and stuff, okay? But, how he shook my hand out there and he just come into me, he was very, very polite with people, and he was very well liked as well. Just trying to see why he's come in. This lady's not mum, is it, here as well?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. Just wait then. I will bring her in. I will, alright, because she's a bit sort of persistent and she's cutting into my conversation here, you know. It's like this wait. But she says she was very impatient down here as well.
Yes.
Okay, and I mean, if she wanted to be heard, she would be heard.
Oh, yes.
Right, you wait, because I'm in control. Ish. Ish. Okay, I'll speak to Dad. So, what's the message? Is it you that's got the sore leg at the moment?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just sending healing down to her leg down there. It feels more like a muscle pain. Yeah,
Yes.
it feels like a muscular pain on the calf or something that I'm feeling there. So he's just sending healing down. He's making me feel very hot at the moment as well, where his mum was cold energy, but he's like this hot. And the heat is more like the love that he had for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. He said he wasn't perfect,
Yeah.
but he tried his best, right? So he's not saying that he was the perfect father, but he was there for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. He can talk, can't he, and all? He says people grumbled about him sometimes, you know.
Yeah.
People did grumble, but I'm out of pain anyway, he says. That's the main thing, I'm out of pain. Is it Dad that had the sore throat?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, because I'm just getting a sore throat going on there with him. But it's fine now. I might have moved on, but I don't want to because your mum's here. Can you take your name Bob or Bert as well? Yeah, I thought that was someone else.
No.
No. Oh, that's fine. Just ignore it. Albert, no. Or Robert.
I know now, but
In spirit?
Yeah.
Okay, so it is for you. They're just all queuing. It's getting a bit up here, actually. So he sends his love, all right? I'm just going to leave his love with you. Let's just ask for one last thing from Dad, what he wants to leave. Dad's just leaving you with like a huge cuddle, actually, of love. Okay. She's butting in, so I'm going to have to speak to her, okay? She won't let it go, so I'm going to have to speak to her.
yeah.
I don't know how long she's been up there, but she's saying since her passing you've been very, very low.
Yeah.
Right, and I'm not talking about her passing made you low. I mean, obviously it did, but there's been other stuff going on.
Yeah.
Like, it's, I wouldn't go as far, I have to be careful on platform because it gets personal. I'm not going as far as a depression, but it's like you've been feeling sort of stagnated, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. You talk to Mum at night, please?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. But she listens.
Mm.
Do you do this work yourself?
Only what she's taught me.
Oh, your mum? Mm. Well, she's been talking to you a lot at night.
Yeah.
And you're not going mad. That is her answering you.
Yeah.
And did you understand there's a passing around now as well? Give or take a few weeks, but they've just showed me a single candle being lit there.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to leave their love with you because I could probably chat to you for the next hour, but I'm not allowed to, right? So I'm just going to leave their love, okay?
Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much for working with me. Let's see. I like to stare again, so I'll come back here and have a good old look. I'm coming down the front somewhere. I know I am. I'm not sure who I'm going to, so let me find out who the lady is first. I'm definitely going to this area, maybe as far back as you, yeah? I'm round there, okay. Let me find who she is. Okay. Well, she looks like my nanny, actually. What is that? She shows me a cross on a chain, but that's more symbolic, I feel, for like a Christianity. Yeah, so I feel she was a Christian, this lady. But she passed into her 90s, so she's getting on quite some time. I know she's got bad mobility going on there. There's either 3 children or she's one of 3 siblings, because first I felt 3 and then I went to 2, so she could be one of a 3. Would anyone understand that? Oh, that's not very much detail at the moment, is it? Yeah, I was looking at you as well, wasn't I? A lot. I was like, I might go back to her. I was going back. Is this your nanny?
It could be mine, or it could be my daughter's granny, Diane.
Oh, like a great gran. Yeah, because she felt on the nanny vibration, you know.
Yeah,
because
she's a real granny.
Yeah. Okay. I say nanny.
Yeah, no, she hated that. It's granny.
Yeah, my nan didn't like granny. She was from up north, but they always say gran up in Yorkshire, don't they? But she hated the gran. Okay, so it could be one of both. Okay, so let me just try and describe her. She's not showing me her face very much, but I do know she looks very fragile at the end. She looks very slim. And that arm was hurting earlier. Would you understand she had a little bit of arthritis or something up her as well?
Possibly.
Right, okay. So, her hair's a bit, what do they call it? Unkempt, they call it. It's just a bit wavy. Like.
No.
No? What about your great nanny? Not with you at all then, am
I can take elements.
Sorry?
I can take elements.
Elements. Oh, it's going to be one of them where I'm like, oh, where do I go? Oh, no, I've got a tough one. All right, let me get a bit more. This lady's husband would have, well, he would have passed before her, put it that way.
No.
I mean, she was very old anyway.
Yeah, no, you're not with.
No. Okay, this one's husband would have passed before.
Yes.
But when the husband passed, she felt like a deep heartache because they'd been together for a lot of years.
I don't know too much, but I would say probably yes.
I was getting like 50 myself, sort of 50 years plus, you know, it was a lot of years they were together.
They were together a long time, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Oh, well, thank you. I might come back to you though, okay?
Yeah, if it was the other way around.
Yeah. I might come back to you in a minute, okay? Okay, so let's feel where we are now then. So you can take elements. Can you take her sort of like the mobility? Because she's sort of like hunched a little bit here with me.
She did a bit, yeah.
And she's very frail looking, slimish.
She was at the end, yeah.
And, well,
And she was slim, she was very
yeah, I
slim.
suppose being 90, you would get old a lot.
She wasn't
some
quite
bone
90, she wasn't far off.
Right.
She was actually older than she said she was, but there's an age thing. So yeah, I know where you can go with that.
Oh, right, okay. It's like my nan's birthday was a week later because her dad didn't do the birth registry right, so we always celebrated her birthday on the 17th of May when she was born on the 10th, and it was like, you know, yeah, okay,
And I can take the cross.
and you can take the cross. And, I mean, obviously, getting old, you get some bone pain, wouldn't you, as well, because she just made me feel really sort of painful around there. And her hair's a bit unkempt, it's a little bit wavy.
She had a demi-wave.
Oh, what?
A demi-wave.
What's that?
The old-fashioned sort of, it wasn't quite curly, it's sort of waving, like rippled.
Yeah, it is
Yeah.
a bit, oh, okay, I call it unkempt, sorry.
I've got the same demi-wave.
I'm a bit naughty there then, ain't I? Sorry, Spirit, please forgive me. You'd understand an E initial in the spirit world as well for a lady's name. I'm not saying it's her name, but I've got an E initial, because I know I'm not hearing it right, so I have to say an E. Okay, so probably
Yeah.
Would you understand a number 2 on a door?
Not necessarily.
Right, okay, because you just shot a number 2. And then would you understand that she had 2 siblings, or she was one of 3?
She was a twin.
Oh, that's different then, isn't it? And a number 2. Perhaps that's why she shot number 2 at me then.
Yeah.
I think I'm with you, yeah. All right, I'm going to ask for a little message. I better confirm it. Okay. So when I'm asking her for like a message, does she have a sore cough or something at the end? No.
No, but she's French.
She's what?
She's French.
Doesn't know if she's French.
No, but she had a problem at the end, which meant she spoke funny.
Oh, right, okay. Well, she's making me choke a little bit,
Yeah.
so, okay. Okay. So when I'm asking her... Oh, my back hurts a lot. For a message for you, you sit in circle, please.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, because she's put white light all around you there. So it's like she comes through quite a lot, yeah?
Yes.
And it's like she, like if you ask her, she can work with you in circle.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what she's telling me. Okay. She's got like a cheeky sense of humour as well. I feel she was quite funny when she was down
Oh,
here. Yeah, I mean having a little cackle or something,
Oh, yeah,
you know,
yeah.
that's what it feels like. So she says she only just wanted to come through and say hello really. There's no real message apart from can you call on her some more and she'll help you with your mediumship. You do mediumship in circle.
Yes.
Oh, you can get up and do this thing, can't you? So you didn't need a medium for tonight?
I didn't.
You didn't? There's one sitting here. Okay. Your mediumship's going to go from strength to strength, by the way, because the white light she puts around you is actually rising higher and higher. So you're going up another level, if you know what I mean. I mean, I always know that I'm going up a level because they change how I work, and then I think, oh God, what am I doing now? So you're on that stage of sort of going up a level at the moment.
Cool.
So if you feel stuck recently, oh well, I used to get lots of heart attacks happening, but I'm not getting that now. It's because they're taking you up that extra level.
Cool.
Just take her love and you need to laugh more as well because she's laughing, so she wants you to have some more laughter around your life as well.
That would make sense.
Okay. Not sure. I don't know if I've moved on. One sec. Have you recently split from someone? Yeah.
Not exactly. There was a
At the moment, there's some talks.
yeah. There's stuff going on.
All right.
which
So
would be involving a split.
okay. So have some more laughs and sort of take life as it comes. I feel she just wants you to know that she's aware of the situation going on,
That's good to know.
and to try to keep happy through it because it's not easy, is it?
It's not. It's not.
Okay. I'm going to leave her love with you.
Thank you very much.
Okay. Thank you for working with me.
Thank you.
I'm going to come back to the lady over there. So, oh, my back's killing me up here. So you could take a lady with sort of bad mobility, but it was the hair that put you off, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see if I can call either great-grandma or nanny in and see where we go. Okay.
So it wasn't, if it's the lady that you think it's not mine now,
Oh, who's nanny?
it would be her house now.
Well, yeah, that's fine. Hello. You're right. And this is your daughter?
Yes.
And how old are you?
13.
Oh, I'm allowed to read for her.
If Mum says yes,
If Mum says
if Mum's
yes,
if Mum's
just a
fine
bit
with it, then
sensitive.
She's
I always-
had before.
That's all right. I mean, I always ask the ages. I mean, I asked an age of a girl the other day. I mean, I honestly thought she was sort of 18, early 20s, and she said she was 13. I was like, can I read for her? And her mum said, yeah, it's fine. I said, okay then. I was like, oh gosh, she looked older than that. Okay, so I'm gonna. I want to see your face a bit more. Put the chair in. Stand over it a bit. Okay. Okay. Well, the lady I've just asked to come in because I want to bring someone in for you, yeah? So, I mean, I've actually pulled them down, if you know what I mean. Because, I mean, I obviously had a little nanny before. In her earlier days, she would have stood quite up straight, like a lady. Yeah? You don't just, I mean...
Yeah,
Would she know?
She was very straight.
Sort of straight
Yeah.
up. I want to sort of walk like a lady, yeah.
Yes.
I mean, I slouch all the time, you know.
Yeah, no,
this lady's
she's-
making me stand up straight. So it just makes me feel that she was like a proper lady. That's how she's coming across. I feel quite house proud of her as well. And is there a bracelet someone's got there of hers? Because I'm seeing some gold around her wrist there.
Silver one with brown hands.
Yeah, the dolphin one.
Well, I might have got it wrong in my eye, so... I mean, there's a bracelet anyway, yeah, because she just goes to her wrist there. Okay. Sorry. What she's telling me, it's hard to just, you know. Okay. Right, let's put it a different way. So she wants you to focus more on schoolwork than friends, okay? Because her words were sometimes she's as stubborn as a mule and she won't listen, right? So I thought, well, how do I sort of say that to somebody? And then she was talking about schoolwork and studying. Because the thing is, you're not silly, yeah? In like learning, I mean, yeah? Okay. But there's a lot of focus on like you want to have fun and see your friends and stuff, yeah. And she said even if it's just sort of 1-2 nights a week, just stay in and focus a little bit more because you will achieve so much. Why am I seeing dolphins and are you going on holiday, is it?
No, that's the bracelet she's got.
Yeah, it's like a silver dolphin bracelet.
Oh yeah, I heard you say that, but I was seeing dolphins in water. So I thought, are you thinking of being like a marine biologist when you're older? Or?
I was when I was a bit younger.
Oh, okay, because I just see dolphins in water then, and I thought, why am I seeing dolphins? Are you going to, like, Florida or something to swim with the dolphins, or why was I seeing dolphins? Very strange.
Which would have been around when Granny, you still wanted to be a marine biologist, didn't you?
Oh, okay. And that makes sense then, okay. So she's very much around you anyway. Oh, sweet. And she says she wants all good things for you. So what she's saying now is that she's got your best interests at heart. So take notice of what she's saying. She's saying, but she says it in a nice way. Okay. Now I'm not sure how long she's been upstairs for. I call it upstairs. But she shows me memories of when you were quite young. Yeah. And she's just really like a nanny, sort of. You're holding you and sort of having you on your lap and all that, but I don't see you going past sort of like a toddler. So would you understand she passed when she was quite...
No?
No?
She had dementia, but it wasn't picked up until later on.
Yeah, okay. Well, she's looking at all the memories from when she's probably like 6 years old here, you know, coming up as a baby and sort of growing up into a tot. That's where she goes back to for her happy times.
Yeah, so that would have been around the sort of time she started to go down.
Oh, okay. All right, so that's where she's... There's a lot of love coming from her, and she's... I feel how she's speaking and how she's standing, it's like she was quite well respected as well. I just want to sort of like, yeah, okay, ma'am, you know. Yeah, I want to do that to her.
You do as you're told.
Yeah, you do as you're told.
But she's very nice.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
you do
she's a
as
lovely
you're told.
person. I mean, my aunt is just the same. She's a lovely person, but like, you had to watch your manners in front of her and your P's and Q's and everything. I mean, you had to hold your knife and fork properly as well, you know. But yeah, she comes through like that kind of thing. But so she's blessing you from the spirit world because she just says, God bless you. And I'm going to leave that with you. Is that okay?
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, thank you. Let's see where we're going. It's very hard for me because my friend's in the audience and I always try not to read for them, but I'm like drawn and I'm trying not to go there, but then it might muck up my next link, so well, just don't look at me, just hide or something, yeah, because I'm drawn to you at the moment and I do know who I've got for you as well, so I'm just trying not to come there. I want to look at the back a little bit more, over this side of it, because I haven't been there and there really. So I'm going to look at you and I'm going to look at that back so you can see where I am. Actually, I'm at the back. I might come back to you if that's okay. Okay. Can I come to the back, please? The lady in the blonde hair and the other lady sitting next to her, I'm sort of drawn. Are you family? Just friends, yeah? So we'll see who I've got. Okay. Would you I'm more drawn to the blonde lady. I'm not sure. Sorry?
We family.
And how old is that one there?
11.
That's all right. It doesn't matter. It's all done in like spirit's love, and there's all love and light and everything like that. It's nice energy. Okay. I'm not sure what girl I'm with at the back. I think I'm with the blonde. Sorry for just saying the blonde. But
Okay. I'm not the natural colour, but
it's fine. It's lovely. Would you know someone who, like, he took his own life?
literally last week, it's a friend of a friend.
Oh, really? I just got the thing done to me, which means they took their own life, which is like that they do to me, but I wasn't getting anything else, so all I got was this. So are you okay to hear from him if it's so soon?
Yeah, it's just ironic because his friend didn't come, so I did actually mention
Oh,
that
no.
might actually be the case, but
Oh, no, okay.
yeah, I'll pass.
This is a gentleman, isn't it? Okay. Because he takes me to my tummy. Excuse the bulge. That's my dinner. No, it's not really, it's always there. He takes me to my tummy as like there was a lot of stress going on at the time, yeah. The emotions were high. It's like, I can't see him as such, so I don't know how old he is at all. I'm asking, but I'm not getting much back, but I don't feel very old. Like I could be in my 20s, early 30s, you know, or sort of mid-20s maybe, but that's how it feels. Would you understand dark hair with him?
Yeah, to be honest, I never met him, darling. I literally heard of it last week.
Oh,
It happened last
okay,
week,
okay,
if it's
that's
the same.
fine. And you wouldn't know, would you?
It's
No.
just our friend.
Of a
Who
friend.
didn't
Yeah.
come? Oh, so he was supposed to come then, or she?
Yeah,
then,
was
so-
It was a bit raw for him, he said.
Well,
you know, so.
yeah, I mean, that's why I said you cannot work with you if it's so early, but if you take the message, that's fine for you to sort of, yeah, slip it in.
I honestly
Gently.
mentioned that might happen.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, he dropped us off there.
Oh, okay.
That's why we record, so you can pass it on.
Oh, yeah,
Thank
of
you, I
course,
didn't
you
know that.
record.
Yeah, it's recorded, so it'll go up on YouTube if you look on our Facebook page, and you can listen to it.
Perfect.
Okay.
Thank you.
So, this young man's telling me he made quite a hasty decision in the spur of the moment there. I have to give what Spirit's given me. It's just as well your friend isn't here. I mean, he does have regrets. He does have regrets. He has regrets because his family, yeah, and his mum's still down here. Well, that's what he's saying anyway. But I also think there's a younger girl down here as well, so I don't know if that's a sister or a partner, I really don't know, but he's left a young girl behind as well. He gives me a J initial, but I don't know if I heard John or Jen or something like that, but it's like a J, it's got one syllable name, yeah. And that doesn't have to be his name, it could be someone around him, or his mum's name or something, I don't know. Okay, come on, darling. He still visits his home. He's in his bedroom, yeah. I think that's because people have been going in and out and looking at memories and his bits and stuff, but he's visiting that home. That's better. He's been a bit sort of more cheeky now, so I like him to be cheeky and morbid sort of thing. So he's telling me he always had a bit of a character about him. I can't see his face, but he's saying that he was quite a catch, or like he was good looking. So he's sort of joking now because he just wants to raise the energy up a little bit. He's telling me his family was very important to him, but he got quite lost on the way somehow, so I'm not sure what happened with the family or his friends, but he got very lost. He says he contemplated this a few years ago as well, so it was on his mind, and then he sort of said, oh, don't be silly, and then he just, spur of the moment. Would you understand the name David or Dave around him?
It's not a name I know around him, no.
Okay, well, I just thought I heard David being called.
I don't know a great deal about him, so
No, that's,
other than his name.
that's fine. Perhaps his friend will know if he's got,
Yes.
we might have an Uncle David up in spirit or something, but I heard David, you know, that's what I thought I heard. Okay. And a Dean? No. He's just calling names out now to me, and I'm like, what are you talking about? Alright. He just wants to send his love to his family and his friends. He smiles, he raises like a pint of lager there. He says, I'll be at my funeral partying anyway. I feel he would have liked his tunes, he says, because he wants you to play, like, his friends or his family to play some beaty tunes, you know, and have a laugh and celebrate his life, you know, so that's what he wants people to do, because I feel that down here he was quite a character and he would have had a lot of friends as well. It's just that sometimes, he says, when you put on a little bad boy image, sometimes you can't really open up and be gentle and sort of talk about feelings, so I feel he didn't really speak up about what was going on inside. So I'm just going to leave his love with you all to pass on, if that's okay. Okay, thank you for working with me. Thank you. Oh, my back is killing me tonight. It's time.
You're good. It's 10 to 9.
That's not bad then, is it? It's not
We're
bad
doing
going.
good. We're doing there. We're getting it.
Well, we're doing good, we're doing good. I feel that I'm coming to you. I'm not sure I could be behind you, but I just feel I need to come to this area anyway. And you seem to look really pleasant. Are you two together? Okay. And you're husband and wife?
Yeah.
Well, that's all right, it doesn't matter. It's the 20th century. And not many people care anymore, do they? Well, that's fine. So, I mean, I'll call you husband and wife, because if you're together, then, yeah, partners in crime as such. So, just listen in, because sometimes if it's going really hot, if there's two there, it could be part of your family who she knows, or, yeah, so it could be sort of like that, yeah. Okay, I haven't got anyone yet, I just feel I need to come to you for some reason. I don't know why. Okay, okay. Very strange. I don't think I'm with you, but I am going to come to you tonight. I'm going back in time here, and I need to chuck this out. And I don't think you'll be able to take it anyway. I'm going back in time. There's a child standing next to me, like, what's that, like 10 years old, is it? I don't know these days. There's a child. It feels like. Where do I go? Well, they've got short hair, so I would say this is a boy. I don't know how they passed though. Okay, darling. Can I just say, please open your minds, because I had this once, and it was actually a friend's. It was my stepsister's child who died years before, but this child would have died of like a cancerous condition now. Very young, pale, standing in front of me. Would anyone understand the child? I know the child's there, and he's very pale. No? I'm going to put him aside. He'll stand over there. He's about 10 years old there. Okay, I'll come back to you. I knew that weren't for you. He is for somebody though, because I don't get randoms usually. Definitely for somebody. I'd done a reading the other day and it was a little boy. She goes, no, I can't take the little boy. And then a friend come down to read, you know, oh, maybe that's my son that's alive. I said, no, this is someone that's passed, and he had a little red tricycle. And then after the reading, the first lady who I brought him through to, her mum said, yeah, that's in our family years ago, he had a little red bike. So it's somewhere, but it is somewhere, but he can pass over or go back up because he's not being acknowledged, but he can stay if he wants and watch, I don't care. Right, I'm going to come to you. Strange. I feel there's a lady's energy coming to you. They've just made my chest go all like soft and loving, so it feels like a family link to me, this lady. I don't feel I'm particularly old, you know. I want to go in my 60s, early 70s. I don't actually, no, I don't want to go 70s. I want to go about 66 maybe. There's just a lady here. Is your mum in spirit, please? No, okay. Then I'm on mum's side of the family. She keeps going to my chest, but I don't feel any pain, like it was a passing condition up here. I just feel like that's her love, you know. So let me try and... Come on, darling. My back's killing me, but I think that's my back. Right, okay. Because they keep showing me my mum. So I would say this lady had like a cancerous condition before she passed. If it isn't mum, it means it's a cancerous condition. Would you understand this lady? No? Alright, am I around here somewhere then?
Could be mine, mate.
Oh, right, okay. Okay, sorry. I mean, I knew I wanted to come here, didn't I? But
She had back as well.
did she? My back's been killing me all night, actually. I mean, it was all right in the car driving up here.
No,
But I
she
used-
a back in 3 years before she died.
Oh, I usually get a bad back at home because I've got fibromyalgia, but it's been okay today. And then I sat here and I'm like, oh, my back, I can't move. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so sorry. But we have to place the links right, don't we? So, okay. So, would you understand the age as well? Okay, how old was she passed?
Mid-60s.
Yeah, okay, yeah. And she was very loving because I get this love vibration, like an emotional love. It's like a pure love, you know. Like, it's not like she had a bad bone in her body, really. That's how I'm feeling. Very practical lady, she said she is as well, very practical. And I'm asking her, in what sense was she practical? But would you understand she used to make, I don't know if it's clothes or something, being practical? It just feels like she was trying to save money. Yeah, because I've asked her how, and she sort of said saving money and sort of making what? What's that saying? I was going to say making what do, but that's not real English, is it? Yeah, okay, making, yeah, you got it. I'm too common sometimes, sorry. I'll stick that there.
Yep.
And also going back in your family, you know, someone used to play the piano as well, or the organ, because someone's playing a piano in front of me there as well. Okay. There's a bit of a cross-link going on in there, there's a few there. Okay, let's just put that back then. It's like they queue and then they all try and rush in at once, so I think I know what the piano actually is, so that's fine. Okay, let's concentrate on that. I'm not sure she believed in this, but she's showing me angel wings as if, well, I'm with the angels, you know. Okay. She's... I talk so quickly. So she was a hard worker as well. She was always working. And her hands were quite sore, actually, because I feel she always had them in some water or doing something in the house. Okay. She's talking about life wasn't great, but it was normal. It was like routines. So it weren't like she, oh yeah, I've had this fantastic life where I sort of travelled the world and I've done this and that, but I had my family unit and we all done, you know. There's shows me a ring as well. Was there a ring passed to someone? This is like, it's not a wedding ring. This is like one of them little stone rings. I don't even know if it's an engagement ring or not. That's what it looks like. But it's like a really thin band though, this ring, and it's got a little stone or something on top of it. Okay, I just have to leave that. There's a little ring somewhere. And I know it isn't a wedding ring because it's got that stony thing on it. Okay. I'm also for a message for you, and I've got to try and see what she's saying. She shows me trains, and when I see a train, it usually means there's a lot of journeys to be done, or you've got some more journeying to do yet in your life. Okay. Okay. So she says you set goals, but you stick to them. Yeah. So I don't know if you've set another goal coming up. But she gives me September as an important month for you, and I don't know if that's birthdays or whether that's for a goal, but I mean, also it can be like wedding anniversaries or something special in September there. I feel it's a birthday, but it isn't your birthday. This is a female's birthday, isn't it? Yeah.
No, it's my elder brother.
Oh, is it? Oh, because she showed me pink, so I just took it as a female. Okay. I'll leave that with you. Strange, perhaps she's having a joke or something there. Okay. There's also... wow. She did pass quite some time ago, you'd understand, yeah? Because since she's passed, she showed me babies in the family and sort of the family expansion, you know? There'd been a little boy born as well. Yeah, because she's around the children quite a lot. So this lady would have loved children and family and this and that. She shows me an iron as well. I don't know why she's showing me the iron. I'm just looking at why she's showing me an iron here. Very strange. Is your iron packed up lately? Wow. Because she said the iron's packing up, or it's packed up. I mean, first I thought she was just ironing in front of me like it was her back in the past doing all her jobs. But then she said, no, it's packed up.
A year ago.
A year ago? No, this will be recent, so you might need a new one soon, sorry. There's an iron. And I know, I've done readings before where it's like, oh, your washing machine's packed up. No, it ain't. And it's, yeah, got home that night. It was the tumble dryer actually, not the washing machine. I'm not, you know. So she shows me an iron. Just keep an eye on your iron. Make sure you fill it up with the water if it's a steam one and stuff, and look after it. It needs tender care, she said. She's saying it needs tender care. Okay. Because she would have looked after all of her stuff properly. Yeah, that's how practical she is. That's what she's bringing through. Someone's also going to the hospital and back at the moment. And I moved on. Oh, but there are you. I'm not a doctor. I'm not allowed to give you health advice or anything like that. I'm asking her what it is, but I want to go to my feet. I don't know why I'm going to the feet, so I don't think it's anything really serious, yeah, but I'm just aware that there's a lot of backwards and throwing there at the hospital. Okay. Does she like reading as well? She just show me books, or do you read a lot? Oh, right, she's just showing me loads of reading books. I'm like, well, who's reading here, you know? Okay. Somebody lights a candle for her as well. Down here, someone lights a candle, because when they light that candle, she's there. Is this you, sir? Just called you sir. Now I'm getting posh. Sorry.
That's probably my sister.
Right, okay. Because when you light that candle, her energy, it'll be straight there, because you're calling out and saying, oh, mum, and all that, you know, and then they're straight there. See, I mean, she's aware of a candle being lit. And there's a birthday coming up as well, because she shows me birthday balloons. There's balloons. She's like tiptoeing as if she comes up and down and visits and this and that, because she says she likes to be nosy a little bit at what everyone's doing. So I don't know if this was her on Earth as well, but it's like she wants to know everything that's going on. Right. She says she weren't a curtain twitcher, but she likes to know what's going on in her family. And she's just coming around. There's a lot of love with this lady though, because up here was the love. Okay, and I'm going to leave her love with you. Okay, thank you. You're welcome. Sorry about that.
That's all right.
But perhaps I'm not coming to you next, but I'll work out where I am. Hopefully she'll take the bag back with her and all. We'll just loosen up. Right. I might be back, but I mean, you can't take the piano being played, can you? No. Can I come to the two gentlemen at the back? And I'm with one of you. Could you understand a piano player in your family going back? No? No one can place the piano player? Okay, that's fine.
I can
Well,
take the piano.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, you can?
Mm.
Okay, so I've got my right.
More than one.
More than one, okay. And I say piano more than organ because it looks like my old school piano with a brown on it, you know, like a grand piano. Okay. I'm not sure the piano player's coming through, but I know they shot that evidence in as a link, so I am coming to you. Are you two family? You and the lady sitting next to you?
No.
No, okay, that's fine. But don't say it like that. Okay. Well, I know I'm coming to you for something. Okay. I'm not sure that was your mum's back, you know. So I'm going to stand over here and sort of like move about a little bit because I think I've got more space here. Right, okay. So would you understand the name Albert in spirit, please?
I know Albert.
Right. And would you understand that he was, well, he salutes me like he's got an army or something uniform on there?
There is an Albert, yeah.
Okay. And he was in the army or something because he's wearing one of the uniforms, you know.
Yeah.
I'm too young for all that.
Right.
I was born in the 70s. Okay. But he comes in as if he has... He's got stripes there. There's stripes on the uniform, don't they? It's on his shoulder over, okay. He comes in like... I don't know who he is to you yet, right? But he's just standing up with this uniform as if it was the proudest achievement that he'd ever done was to serve our country. So he was very proud of that achievement, and I feel he would have got some medals as well. Okay. He feels... So, I'm not saying he was your granddad, but it feels like he was somebody's granddad because he's saying he liked the children coming over.
Yeah, there's a couple, you see.
Oh.
I'm waiting for you to see who you're coming up with, but
Okay.
I've all of that so far.
Good, good. So there's a couple. Was there an Uncle Albert?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. And there was another Albert who says he was a granddad, but I'm not sure he's your granddad.
No.
No, there's not.
Not granddad. There's another Albert though.
Okay. So what one have I got then? And
Well, you was on the right track, carry on.
well, yeah, we were there, weren't we? Yeah, we were sort of there.
I do apologise if my granddad butts in. My granddad's Albert and he always shouts into loads of them.
Oh, does
He
he?
always butts into everyone's readings every time.
All right, Granddad Albert, get out.
I apologise if it's mine. He does this every time. Sorry.
All right. So I also want to say, well, just listen if this is yours then, butting in. Would you understand this Albert or the other Albert? Not her granddad Albert. It sounds really cruel to say. Would they have gone hunting? Because I see rabbits.
Yeah, they've probably done a bit of that.
I see rabbits in front of me.
Oh, that's nothing, yeah. They used to eat them.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I went to Scotland to my my nephew's once, and he actually shot a rabbit, and he's got it in his pot, and he's trying to do rabbit stew. Had hair on still, and I'm like, I'm not eating that. All my kids said, yeah, let's try it. Oh, Mum, it's really nice. Oh, did you like the hairs in it as well, did you? I'm not eating a little bunny rabbit. I wouldn't do it. Right. This Albert, whoever he is, what one, he's just showed me fried eggs as well, so he would have liked his eggs for some reason, yeah? Every morning, he says, every morning, fried egg, bit of bacon maybe, but I mean, that's just standard really back in the day, wasn't it, I think? Yeah, okay. There's also, did he have a bike as well?
Oh, yeah.
I'm seeing someone peddling, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm going to ask him for a message. Have you worked out what Albert it is yet? Because I haven't.
It's not the other Albert I was thinking of, so stick with what you've got. Yeah.
Is it Uncle Albert?
It's not.
Oh, come on, Uncle.
Yeah.
Good.
Go with that,
That's
yeah.
Uncle Albert. Right, that's all right then. I'll have a little message. I'm asking for the message, but he's not really giving me a message at the moment. He didn't get to say goodbye to people, he's saying to me, when he left this plane. Because he just puts a block in my throat there. He's like, no, I didn't speak to people before I passed. I wasn't able to get the words out, maybe, or maybe they didn't visit, yeah. He just,
Well, I'm not so sure about that.
Okay.
Me personally.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. Is this my water?
Yes.
Oh, you keep topping it up.
Yeah, I
don't
keep
you?
topping it up and moving it over for you.
Yeah, every time I look, I think, oh,
Yeah,
well,
no.
I had more than that.
No.
Yeah, God, it's a full glass. I've got to be having all that. Okay, so let me just, so he's talking about this. And would you understand that in his later years he felt quite lonely? He talks about being...
That's possible, yeah.
Yeah, he feels quite alone. And in his younger years, he shows dirt on his hands, so I'm not sure what job he had. But, I mean, did he like to tinker about with cars or stuff? It looks like oil grease or something on his hands there that is showing me. It's not garden mud, it's
That
like...
might be a hobby.
Oh, right, okay. Oh, I understand. Well, I need a message, Albert. You can't just keep flinging this and that. Oh. What did he say?
You can tell them how wonderful he is.
He just said how wonderful you are. No, he actually was saying to me, like, as you grew up, he actually had a lot of respect for the gentleman that you become, okay? So I don't know if he was in spirit by then, but he's been, I mean, obviously watching you grow up. And who is it who's had 2 marriages in their life? I'm getting...
How many do you want? I know there's quite a lot of people I know who got 2 marriages in their life, and in my family got 2 marriages.
What about you?
Not me.
Oh, okay. And what about Uncle Albert?
No, that would have been one. Oh, that I know of, unless somebody died and I didn't know about it.
Okay. Well, he just says 2 there to me, and I mean, if they usually say that, it's usually somebody who's either you or him, or it would be a new wife of yours could have had 2 marriages. So, I mean, it wouldn't be anyone else, you know, floating. But okay, he just said that. Okay. Oh God, I'm seeing fruit and veg being chucked at me now, like oranges and apples and stuff. So I don't know if somebody was a greengrocer or they worked on a stall.
I know a bit about that.
Yeah, so that's not with Uncle Albert though, is it? That's with other... Yeah, there's... Alright, so they're all fighting. So let's close this a little bit and try and get his message before... Okay. It's just like a proudness, really. It's just a proudness. So... He's bouncing a ball in front of me, right? And this would be like symbolic message that he's doing. He's bouncing his ball as if saying, 1 minute you're up and 1 minute you're a little bit down. Yeah? that's just our emotions from everyday living. That's what I class that as. Oh yeah, you know, that's happened again. Oh look, oh yeah, we're going out tonight. But he's sort of going up and down, and he don't want you to have too many downs. All right. Also, is someone around you going into surgery, or they've got something wrong with the top half of their body? I might have moved on then, but I'm still asking for a message for you. But he's just proud of how you grew up, okay?
Yeah.
I mean, who you grew into. So, okay, I need to chuck this out, I'm afraid. Does anyone know anyone down here who's going into surgery for something around the top half of their body soon? Oh, you again. Anyone else?
I've got a friend that's trying to.
Oh, she's trying to.
I was going to say, I've got a neighbour.
Yeah. What, up there, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was up there.
It's coming up.
It's coming up, yeah, okay. Yeah, it is probably with you then. It is probably with you. Thank you for speaking up though, because I thought I had nobody. Alright, that's going to be okay, I feel anyway. But I'm not a doctor, alright, so if anything happens, don't come back and shoot me.
Okay.
Alright. Okay, what time is it? Right, okay. I'll do another one if that's okay.
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
that okay?
Yeah, that's
I'm
absolutely
just
fine
getting a
with
little
us.
bit tired.
No, it's fine with
I'll
us.
see how I go after one and how long it lasts
You can
for,
do
and I'll
whatever
see
you
how
want
I
to
go.
do. I am not fussy.
Okay, let's see where we're going. Can I come to you, please?
Yes.
I don't know why again. I honestly don't know why they send me to people sometimes, so we'll see where we go. Okay. First off, I'm asking, is there anyone that wants to come down? And there's more women up there than men, is that right?
There's so many, I don't know.
Oh, okay. Well, I've got a load of women up there cackling together as if they're partying or something, so I don't know if there's a lot of jokers in your family up there.
Could be, yes.
Yep. And that's the ladies that are really sort of mischievous and sort of giggly. But I've got a gentleman coming in here, so I'm going to try and work with I think I think I work with a gentleman, or one of the ladies has come from. Would you understand the name Joan or Jan? If not, say no, it's fine.
A Joan, did you say?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's in spirit though.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, because I've got her just come in then, okay? Okay, we just might have to leave the man, because he's standing there very quiet and reserved, this gentleman. He seems like he's not really forcing his way in, and she's just taken over at this crowd of ladies standing there. So we'll leave the gentleman a little bit aside. I'll just describe the gentleman for you though, because I mean I can't see her, I can only feel her and hear her, but I can see him. He's quite slim actually, he stands up quite slim. Hard to put an age on him. I'm trying to look at his face and stuff there. He looks quite smart, he wears sort of suits, yeah? Sort of like trousers and like a jacket, you know. And a tie sometimes, he says as well, he used to wear a tie. Try and describe him. Not sure he had glasses. Maybe if he did, they were just reading glasses, you know, because when I ask him, I'm seeing glasses and then they're being taken off again. So his hair looks, in his younger days, he said he had brown hair, like a medium brown hair. But now he's getting older and he's showing me, I feel he was just receding or he was sort of losing hair at the top there. Okay, would you understand the description of the gentleman?
Not really.
You're going to say no, didn't you? He's really slim, like. All right, I'll put him there and we'll try and work with this lady who, I'll just put him aside, I mean perhaps it's for someone else, but this lady is full of life. So do you know a lot about Joan?
I don't know about her, no.
Oh, you don't?
No.
Oh. Okay, can you give me a name of someone who you do know? I mean, only their first name, and I'll try and pull them down. I'll work like that instead.
Michael?
Michael. Okay. Was he young when he passed? Young?
Sorry?
Quite young man.
No.
Okay. Okay. When you say the name Michael to me, they show me my uncle actually. So he wasn't an uncle link, was he?
No.
Oh, this ain't working then. I must be getting tired. See, I told you I was getting tired. I knew, didn't I?
No, that's
You,
fine.
you said the name that you're not known by, though.
Shall I say the other name then? Mick.
No, I mean that shouldn't make a difference really. Okay, but I'll try.
No, that's
Okay. Let's call for Mick. Look, I have to pray that. Please come. Please. Okay, let's see Mick. Alright. So I have got a gentleman here. If it's Mick or not, I don't know. Right, so open your mind if it's someone else, okay? Okay. So this Mick puts his arm round you. Are you like partners? He puts his arm round you there as he comes in. It feels, I don't know if it was his heart he passed, but he passed quite quick.
Yes.
Okay. And he's a little bit, he isn't broad or big, but he's sort of like, you know, a proper man sort of way, yeah. Okay. He shows me he was quite casual in appearance sometimes, you know, he
Yes.
liked to, and he didn't smoke, did he?
Not for a long while.
Oh right, so he did smoke back in the day then?
Right back in the day.
Right, because I mean I did see a cigarette, but I thought he didn't smoke. That's why I asked the question. Okay, and there's a little bit of a pint going on there, but
Yes.
not too much pints, he said. He's lying, isn't he? That's what my dad would do because he was a proper drinker. That's what he'd do. Okay, I think my dad drank every single day, lager, and then at night a whiskey. You know. He didn't drink too much, so if you ask him, he'll say, no, I didn't drink too much. Okay, so he said he didn't drink too much.
No.
But this is like a relationship partner to you, isn't it?
Yes.
Because he shows me a ring as well there. So I don't know if it's a husband or an engagement or like just a proper relationship, yeah. Okay. Oh, bless him. I don't like bringing out the morbid stuff, but I can't disrespect the spirit by not relaying what they're saying. Okay. You've never been the same since he passed? It was a big hole, yeah? Oh, you don't care. No, I'm joking. Sorry. She's like, well. Ignore me.
Yeah, there is, but
Ignore me.
perhaps I just deal with it very well.
Well, yeah, women do sort of be strong and carry on, don't they? But he was a big part of your life because I feel when you were together, he had a lot of laughter.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, he feels like a bit of a joker and like a
Yes.
funny character. So in that way, that's what you missed. It was
Yes.
his personality and his humour around you. So all right then. He puts a lot of light around you, but I mean, it's not around your head like this lady. It's just around you, as if he wants the best for you down here. He wants the best. He's sort of putting red rosy cheeks on you as well, as if he wants you to get some more colour on you as well. Okay. You got grandchildren, please?
Yes.
So a little girl.
Those are grown up.
They're grown up. Did he pass when they were sort of young? No, he didn't, did he? No. Well, he must have been watching babies growing up, or is it great-grandchildren?
No.
No? I'm seeing a little girl here. So I don't know then if he doted on a little girl or something when he was down here. It seems like it was a little girl, but obviously they don't... When my dad comes through, I mean, he comes through like he's 40 years old still to everyone. I say, no, that's my dad. He was like he didn't want to grow up. But, I mean, he could be showing me sort of memories from when they were young.
Yeah.
Okay? So it just feels like he would have doted on a girl.
Yeah.
Okay, so thank you for that. Okay. He wants... Don't know why I'm seeing lots of fruit lately. Do you eat apples?
Not apples, but I do eat a lot of fruit.
All right, because he just wants to give you apples for some reason. I don't know why. There's a saying for that, isn't there? I don't know.
Apple a day keeps the doctor away.
There you go. That's what he's saying to you then. They work really symbolically, and I'm like, what are you giving me apples for this lady for? I mean, oranges, it's like, oh, maybe you need some vitamin C, love, you know, but apples, it's like, I ain't got a clue what they're talking about up here half the time. And do you know, is it him that used to like doing the golf, or is it cricket? No, cricket's with a bat, golf has the stick. I'm seeing a stick there, so if it's not him, it's probably someone else up there that's trying to get in.
I don't know about that.
No, okay then, because I'm just seeing a golf stick there. They show me everything, you know. I might have moved on. We'll see. And is it you that's got the cat in spirit? This cat's like a mixture of a colour.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, so I'm still with you. Okay. So the cat's there with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, cat's there with him. He's not lonely. But I feel, who's Joe? Not Joan. Joe. I think this is a man's name.
No, I know a female. Got a friend Joe, but...
No, I'm going up in spirit because he's with somebody called Joe, he says.
I can't think of anyone not related to him. You know,
Oh, no. Oh yeah, friends and stuff. Well, there's a Joe or something up there with him because that's what he's just said. I'm with Joe. What was the cat's name?
Tiger.
It looked like a tiger as well. It looked like a tortoiseshell or something. Yeah, that's what I saw. It's like a tortoiseshell colour. I said, well, a mixture of colours going on.
That was that first one, yeah.
It's very pretty, yeah. Okay. Well, I don't know who Joe is either then, but he's up there with a friend. He's up there with a friend. I'm not gonna leave his love because we've got 5 minutes, so we'll just carry on and ask him for some more messages for you, okay? He's sending healing down to you as well, and I know you have a crutch, so obviously you've got a bad leg there, but he's sending healing down, but I don't just want to put the healing to there, I want to put it around your shoulders as well. You're a bit achy there, he wants to, it's like he stands behind you and he just wants to heal all this and make you sort, it's like you need a good massage, he says.
Just one, yeah.
Oh, have you just had one? Oh, that's what he's saying then, yeah. You just need a good massage and loosen up a little bit. He's talking about swimming as well, but...
Swimming?
Yeah.
He didn't swim.
No, you. Having a little swim.
Oh, right, yeah.
No, not him. He was talking about you going swimming. Perhaps it's something that would help you, you know. But he's got a really strong sense of character up there. He's just marched, you know, across here in my vision. You know, he's just sort of like, I'm here, you know, I'm here. So he's got a very strong presence. He has visited you at home, he says, and I think something's being moved. Feels like it's on the wall. I don't know if it's like a picture frame or something, but something's been moved. It's put off sync a little bit, but he's sort of moving stuff in the home. That's what I feel he's saying. He's been moving stuff.
He would do, yeah.
Yeah. He just wants to get your attention. You know, he's just having a little laugh. And there's a light as well that might start flickering as well there. He said he loves it. He's like one of them taunters, but he's having a joke. He's like a taunter. Yeah. Very funny. I'm going to leave his love with you, and I'm going to thank you for giving me the name, and
thank you.
Finally thank Spirit for bringing him.
Thank you
Okay,
very much.
you're very welcome. Shall I do a prayer?
Yeah, if you want to, that'd be brilliant.
Okay. Divine Spirit, we thank you for opening up the doorway to the two worlds this evening. I want to thank you for the laughter and the love, and can I place a blessing on each and every one of us and see us all safely home until we meet again. Amen. I think I'll sit down.
Right, that was amazing. Thank you very, very much.
Our next meeting is on, I'm going to check my notes, is the 3rd of December. We've got Dawn Foley with us. Please do stay for a cup of tea if you want one. I'm about to go put the kettle on after I've done the raffle. Because I was about to wander off about doing the raffle again. Because I always do that. I'm so used to doing everything and I just run about. 117. Yeah, there's prizes just up here on the piano, so pick whatever one you fancy. Yeah, little bits and pieces. Yeah, bits and pieces there.
Oh, is that mine? Oh, let me win, because I've got a bad back. Oh, is that me?
Yeah.
Oh, one.
There you go. So you wanted it right that second. I just saw you put it down. Like that will do.
I'm going to give that to my son for Christmas, because that's what he is. Thank you.
88. Anybody?
I like this.
That's all right, my love. I trust you. 147. Yeah, do you want to grab some? Yeah. That's 108. I'm going to have to give you some thingy, you know, hang on. There we go. Yeah, it was 108. Yep.
Yeah.
And I think there's one more up there. Let's dig around. And 82. Yes, there's one left there, my darling. I'm going to go. Oh, I'm actually going to turn that off as well.